What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Onney, the CEO, and I'm back with another fire segment. In this segment, I'm highlighting somebody that's doing some major things in the city of the H. So I need you guys to buckle up your seatbelts because you're now plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box. Now you know your girl Onney have to keep her ear to the streets, and I stay plugged in, tuned in, tapped in. And I came across this artist, and she is busting out the streams, hitting the circuits wide open. She's been dropping content. She got new music coming out, and I can't wait to introduce her. I need you guys to give it up for VEO June.
Yeah, big VEO, not the little one.
Not the little one. So tell us, I gave you an introduction and all,
Yes.
but that wasn't enough. I want you to tell us, who you are and what you do and what brings you over here on this couch with me.
Well, my name is VEO June. Violating every opponent is what the V, the E, and the O stands for. And I do music, not just one type. I do all different types of music. I'm just a thriving little artist out here trying to make it. That's why I'm up here.
Where you from?
From Memphis.
I heard when you said up here. I'm like Memphis. Shout out to
Memphis.
Yeah, you gotta show love. So, how long have you actually been in Houston?
I've been out here for 6 years.
6 years,
Yes.
okay. And when did you start your music career here, or was you already doing?
No, I started it here. I wasn't already doing it. I started it in Houston. That's why I be putting on for Houston.
Okay.
I love Houston.
That's so what's up. So what inspired you to go ahead and jump out there and?
I'm not even gonna lie, like a couple of my friends, cause I'm not from here. So it's different from when you meet people in a whole new state and city, and like they being real with you, when you grow up with a person, went to school with them, I went to this school, all that. Sometimes they just be dick riding and they just feel it's their job to tell you, bro, you got. But these folks don't know me from a can of paint.
Right.
They like, hey, bro, you got something. So I'm like, maybe I should go to a studio then. And then I went to a studio. I went to so many studios until I just found the perfect person to help me create my sound.
And who was that? If you don't mind?
Easy.
Okay, shout
Shout out to Easy.
We gotta give love what love is due.
Yeah, we've been locked in for 3 years strong.
Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah.
So once you got out there and you put your music out there, you started seeing people actually respond to it. How did that feel?
It was kind of weird, cause I don't know, it's just to see people, when I started going to shows was what it was. Okay, cool, putting the music on Instagram, Facebook, but when you in a show and you see the people and cause I don't know how other artists do, but when I'm in a show, I be so locked in, I be tuned in. I want to make sure everybody is enjoying it. So if I'm over here turned up with you and y'all over there looking like y'all ain't having fun, cause a lot of time people be having fun, they just don't want to show they having fun. And at these showcases with the artists, 9 times out of 10 is artists watching other artists. And artists don't be want to just, oh, this person hard. So they'll try to, but now I be making folks get active. So I try to watch and see oh yeah, they locked in. So it was just when I saw that, damn, okay, they really fucking with me out here. And I'm not from here. So it just make you feel even much better.
Now, what brought you to Houston in the first place?
Get out of trouble. Stay out the way. Cause Memphis, you can get in the way.
What was your upbringing like? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't and when I was in high school and stuff and being brought up, I knew right from wrong. So I'm not gonna say that I didn't get taught right from wrong. I chose a lot of things, being peer pressure. It was very I don't like when people be disappointed in me, and I didn't when I was younger. I hated to let a group of friends down. So I was easily manipulated. So got into a lot of trouble and went to jail, for a long period of time. And when I got out, it was I could easily just jump back into where I left off at, or I could try to make a change. So I was let me just go out here to Houston and reinvent myself and do something different. So that's how that went.
And they say you have to leave where you
surrounded,
from.
yes, you
because
got to.
people, familiarity will make people take you for granted. Just because they familiar with you, it's just like your family. You can't really expect for them to be like rah excited.
Yeah.
Like a stranger would be more excited for you than somebody that you grew up with, because to them, oh, that's just June.
Yeah, she
being June. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you go and you meet somebody that don't know you from a can of paint and can see the light in you and be like, man, you on something. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. You need to be doing that.
Facts.
And those are the people that you need to surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing against family, but you know, I feel like you don't choose your relatives, but you do choose your family. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I have some family that's not blood.
And they so
and then
family.
I have some blood
that's
that
not family. Facts. And it be like that because I tell a lot of people in my family, and then we could, you know what I'm saying, verbatim this. If y'all wasn't born in my family and I was to meet you on the street, I wouldn't hang with you. I wouldn't even, you know, acknowledge them. And I hate that, like, and people be feeling like, oh, you my cousin, you got it. I don't have to nothing, cuz. I respect you. I say, and it's not that, like, I take loyalty. Like, love is different. You gotta love that person because that's your mama, brother, kid, you know. Loyalty is different. I say in my music a lot, like, fuck your love, give me loyalty. And like when you meet somebody in the street, like, it's like y'all build some shit that's like, it be so realer because it's like, I don't got no blood ties to you, so what I'm giving you is real, and you know it's real. So it's like, nigga, we locked in with the family. It's like, well, she gonna do this for me because that's my cousin, or that's my niece, and this my this, and this my, you know, it just be different.
Yeah, and sometimes you gotta tell yourself that it's okay to love them from over there. You know what I mean? Just because they're family doesn't give them a permission to be toxic.
Facts.
And it doesn't give us, it's not our responsibility to fill whatever void they got going on.
Facts.
You know, because we are supposed to give from our overflow.
Facts.
Because if we not giving from overflow, we give from what we have, then we in deficit.
You saying some shit.
So you really want to be able to give from an overflow standpoint. And when you deal with people that can't handle the word no, they show you who they are when you do that.
Yes.
And one of my biggest tests was I was put in a position where I had to say no. Not that I wanted to say no, because I was always a yes girl. But when I finally had to say no, the people that I thought that would understand did not understand. I was selfish, I was this, I was that, I ain't care, you know. But when people see that you're strong, you're resilient, you know, and just me sitting across from you, I can tell you like a extroverted introvert or something like that. Like when you hit the stage, you're an extrovert, but outside of the stage,
I be a whole different person.
You into yourself, you know. So, and I do believe that, because I'm like that too, and I do believe that some of that is like a trauma response to protect our energy.
Yes.
You know, because we've given so much of ourselves to people that we kind of like
hitting on to something right now.
Protect
energy.
it. You know what I'm saying? So, you've had to overcome some things as well. You know, you lost your mom at a young age, and a lot of times we have identity issues that we deal with, trying to come to grips with who we are and who we want to be, as opposed to what everybody else, and then
think that you're supposed to be,
and then you already feel like you're missing something. What became your way to cope?
Basketball. Yeah. Like, I'm not even listening. Like, music, that came like when I was in prison for them 6 years. It was just like you in there, you beating on tables and stuff, and then you just bored, you do something. But ball was life for me. Like, I did, like, when I was young, I went through so much. So, like, my coach from middle school, she seen that I used to, like, act out in class just to, I don't know why I did that. It made me feel good to, like, throw stuff around. I don't know. But she put me in the gym when I was in 6th grade. In 6th, 7th, 8th grade, like, she literally taught. I didn't know nothing about basketball. That lady taught me. Coach Hobson taught me everything I needed to know. And then I had all the high schools in Memphis trying to get at me. But my auntie, she's so weird, you know. And I love her to death, but she was like, oh, you're not going to this school, you know, because they got bulldaggers over there, and they're gay, and all this weird shit, and look at me today, you know. But I wanted to go to a certain school, but I ended up going to Whitehaven, and I love that school, and I love my coach, Coach Hall. She taught me so much, and, like, I just made a bad decision. You know, I had 4 full-ride scholarships for basketball.
Wow.
But I made a huge mistake and tried to be loyal, you know, and stand on principle and snitch. So I ended up going to jail, and that ruined all that. So it's like I was in jail on some stuff like, damn, I'm lost again, you know. But shout out to a lot of them COs, because a lot of COs, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, a lot of them was evil, but a lot of them was like, I'm not going to say a mother to me, because nobody could replace my mama, but they was like mentors in there, like, because I was 18 when I got locked up.
They exercised enough empathy to bridge that gap.
And they wasn't like mean. A lot of them come in there bitter, be evil to me and stuff like that, evil to all the ladies in there because of whatever personal life they got going on. But it was some, like the lieutenant, the captain, all of them loved me, and they treated me so good, and they put me in like classes to help me go through what I was get through what I was going through. Like I took MRT, anger management a lot of times, because I would be angry about stuff. I just took so many classes, and it helped me cope. It helped me get through it. It helped me understand the decisions that I was making, and why was I making these decisions? Why was I like, I know right from wrong. Why am I doing this? I'm crying out for attention. Why am I doing all this? So I feel like jail really grew me up some too. So, you know. I don't regret nothing that I did, but sometimes I just be like, I could have did it a little better, but you know, God didn't put me in, like, you know, here for me to fold. So that's why I try to overcome every little thing in my life. Because my cousins would be like, bro, you so strong, Nene, your mama died, you ain't had your daddy, this person did this to you, bitch, you just be, and I be like, I gotta do it. I just do it. I don't know. I don't know how to break. I don't know. So I just keep going.
I have a song where you're talking about kind of like you were having a conversation. You was going within yourself.
Yeah.
And in that process, you was learning to speak a little less.
Yeah.
So let's go. Check it out. Speak less.
Speak less.
His soul is soul, so his soul is right now. Speak less. So much anger, what's the reason? Yeah, someone help me fight these demons. So much anger in your heart, but what's the reason? Yeah, lately I've been feeling speechless. And she did what she did, so we ain't speaking. I had love for him, but it's fuck him all now. End of the road, watch it all fall down. His soul is sore, so his soul is right now. What goes around comes right back around, speak less. Often I just stay off in the space, up and bet not hesitate. Brody Fro just left his way, seem like I can't catch a break. Someone help me fight these demons, changing like the season. Cross me, I got even. And I excuse him for that shit, he just want bill for this hill. Put a bag on his head, paid his best friend for that kill. And fuck them sword ties, keep that love if it ain't real, speak less. So I can't tell them about that, speak less. And all this pain up in my heart got me full of regrets. And I ain't speak up on that other shit, they told me speak less. Broken bond, fuck a sad song. Take a picture, it'll last long. Your actions that was past wrong. Yeah. Someone help me fight these demons. So much anger in your heart, but what's the reason? Yeah. Lately I've been feeling speechless. And she did what she did, so we ain't speaking. I had love for him, but it's fuck him all now. End of the road, watch it all fall down. His soul is sore, so his soul is right now. What goes around comes right back around, speak less.
Big love. Sometimes you just gotta speak a little less. I love that. So what was your moment when you decided I'm gonna just go all in with this music? Because you came to Houston, you could have did a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Houston is just diverse city, but for music, it's such like it's a male-dominated industry. Well, I ain't gonna lie, the women we taking over. You know what I'm saying? But now they have all these different genres of music and different people, and everybody trying to do the same thing. So when you decided to go all in, like when was that? When you just say, "This, I'm gonna bet it all."
I'm not even gonna lie. When a lot of people like jump ship, when people jump ship, it make it like that's the worst thing that a person can do to me and open a beast inside of me. I be so solid to people, and I do so much for people, and then they jump ship, and it just turn when people jump ship and just like abandon me. It just woke up a beast inside of me. So like anything that you gonna hear, like my old music, that shit was cool. And that's me saying it. That shit was cool. People might be like, oh, that shit was cool. But this new shit, this shit personal. This shit so fucking hard. Everything that I write now, this shit coming from my soul. So that song right there too, somebody irked my nerves. They made a wrong move, and I felt some type of way, and I wanted to do some shit, but I'm like, I gotta speak less. So we put it. You know, I wrote that. I wrote when I write.
Just gonna ask
when I
you
be
about
angry,
that, like
I write. It's like I have to get it off. Like two ways to help me get something off my road is like getting on GTA. And I get active on there and go do some shit that I know I can't do in real life because we're gonna be in jail again. That's just so good for me to play GTA and then writing.
shout out to GTA.
I love GTA.
Everybody got their own therapy, so I ain't judging.
That's
you know
like it's so much my therapy.
You,
it keep me like so sane and just I be so cool. I be just where I need to be. That do better than the marijuana.
Okay.
Like on the game, I just be like, and I can play the game 30
well,
minutes.
I feel like that when you are engaging in like a game, a book, or anything that forces you to unplug from everything that's around you, that it could be an outlet.
Yeah, it's
you're
such
not
an
thinking
outlet.
about work. You're not thinking about the next show. You're not thinking about what you're gonna wear to the next show. You're not thinking about how you're gonna get. You know, all of the. You can just
I just be but then when I write, it be different.
zone
But
out?
I have two different type of writing processes because like sometimes I write off emotions. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm very emotional.
Shout out, when your birthday?
February the 5th.
Okay, mine January 25th.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
late.
all y'all little January Aquariuses, man.
Yeah.
But I love Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I just be like, okay, I'm gonna write. But then it's when the beat take over my soul, it be different. Like with this project, Paint a Picture, Diamond in the Rough, songs like that, it's just like I heard the beat and it's just something that just came together. It was different. It was just like, that's these songs that I'm naming is off my upcoming album, Yellow Print. It's just like them songs, when I heard them beats, it was different. It was like, I don't even feel like I wrote that. I felt like the inner me wrote that. Like, it was different. I had like an out-of-body experience on
Now,
that.
you talked about, you wrote a song called Speak Less, but you also wrote a song called Speak Up.
Yes.
Now, what inspired that? Because now you standing in your power now, so.
Yeah, Speak Up comes from when, like, you know, and everybody gonna be able to relate to this because there'll be a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying,
People that say
underlying beef, you know, a whole lot of underlying beef. If you got something
Say
to
it
say,
with your
just say it with your
chest.
chest out. You don't gotta mumble it out, just speak up, you know what I'm saying, and we can go and have a little conversation. We can
Get out the
get
way.
that on out the way and we
Yeah.
can conduct business some more. But, you know, it's like sometimes you gotta let them know, like, speak up.
Well, let's check it out. Speak Up.
So, for today's session, I have you recording Speak Up. You okay with that?
Perfectly fine with that. Finna turn that bitch up.
Okay.
Hey, long live Skill, man, long live Kelly, and free my nigga Bino. They like, go back to your old way. I'm like, fuck them old day. They like, do they nasty ass dirty? I'm like, okay. Where your heart at is be? Nigga dissing, but I'm preaching. COD accept the beacon. Pop the perk, the little bitch tweaking. Don't even see do how I wanna be you. Put a little ring on my bitch like I do. Then the green is going straight through. We outside with the air with the weight too. Plus I got him saying, yeah, that what June do. Might get you bopped on hold. That's the new move. Hold up, wait. Hey, that's a June too. No escape. We gon' get him too. I'm trying to get on my Pokemon catcher. One spell soul, you can die if you with him. Let's play freeze, my throw better catch. Pat me a slap, what time to get that shit? Speak up, yeah, speak up, yeah. Look at the bitch, tell her speak up, yeah. Speak up, yeah, speak up, yeah. You said what? I ain't hear what you said. June ain't cut like that. That what they said. I don't give a fuck about it. He say, she said, let nigga play creep, but leave him brain that since that too. Everybody finna sign, yeah. Go what you move if you want, this blame, man. Don't let them see you out there in the quicksand. Everybody tough when they link with the click, yeah. Throw up the 5, you bang what I bang, yeah. Speak up, speak up. You can get hit if you speak up. All of that lip get you beat up. And do what you say when you see her. Copy and pay, wanna be her. See him in person, they freeze up, bitch up. Fuck everybody that died and switched up. Cut the hoe off, she got caught up the picture. Speak up, speak up. You can get hit if you speak up. All of that lip get you beat up. Do what you say when you see her. Speak up, speak up. Copy and pay, wanna be her. See him in person, they freeze up, bitch up. Fuck everybody that died and switched up.
I know she about to drop that Yellow Print, but that's my joint right there. You got something to say? Say with your chest out. Speak up, little bitty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Big old facts. I like that. That beat was just.
Yeah.
So, what lessons have you learned, or what? You know what? Scratch that. What are you most proud of since you've been home from prison?
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm most proud of my mindset because so many people in that prison just wanted me to be up in there. All them guards used to always tell me, what you around here smiling for? You sitting around here with 6 counts of attempted murder. You ain't gonna be shit in life. What you smiling for? Bitch, I'm smiling because I'm breathing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's just like, I'm just happy that I actually learned my lesson.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's so easy to get in trouble. It is so easy, and it is so hard to get out of trouble.
Of it. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't like people telling me what to do.
Right.
I don't like people telling me when to eat. I don't like people telling me, I don't like not being able to look at my phone if I want to look at it. So, like, I know that jail is not a place for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I know that I'm going to do anything in my power that it takes to do the right thing.
Keep from not going back.
Because I don't want to ever go back to prison. I don't like that.
Now, tell us what we got to look forward to.
Okay, y'all got so much to look forward to. I'm just going to be real. We got Yellow Print on the way. We got, the Yellow Print is the single from the Yellow Print. That's the intro.
Mm-hmm.
We got a video with that one, directed by Callie Royce. You know, that junk is crazy.
Shout out to DJ Kelly Roy.
Yeah, major shout out to DJ Callie Royce. What we say, shout out Callie for the motion. But then we got Big Speaker. We just shot that one. That jump so hard. That's actually DJ Callie Royce's favorite song off the tape, Big Speaker. We got that video that's gonna drop. I don't know when it's gonna drop. Y'all gotta hit up DJ Callie Royce if y'all want the stuff. We got merch. We got I'm actually writing another album right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna get I'm trying to. Callie Royce told me that I gotta put it in their face. So I'm just like, you know, we just trying to be as consistent as can, because like I don't have writers. I write all my music. Everything come from VEO June. So
yeah, as a matter of fact, Yellow Print drop May 12th.
yeah, May 12th.
May 12th, and you actually are doing an event here
I'm doing
as
the
well.
event, yes.
But I want to tell people, y'all can go pre-order it right now. Go look it up. It is available. You can get it on Apple Music. You can get it on Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music. Go find it. Go pre-order it right now today, so you don't even have to wait. You could be the first in line to get it.
Yes.
Now, if that was something that you could have did differently through looking back, even before you went to prison, of course, I would say the average thing would be, oh, I wish I wouldn't have got in trouble. But take that off the table. If it's something else that you could have did differently, what would it have been?
It would have been listening to my coaches when they told me to get out the city.
Mm-hmm.
Because they was seeing that I was getting pulled in a direction that I didn't need to be. But like I said, I don't like when people tell me what to do, so I went against it. So I would so likely, if I could just go back, I would have just, because I actually left. Like, nobody knows this.
You would have left.
Nobody knows this, but like my auntie them tricked me out the city of Memphis. I was so fucking mad. I was literally waiting to go to college. And I was just I had got my first little girlfriend, and it made me feel some type of way. So when I got to Houston, stayed down here for a few days, and I was headed right on back to Memphis. And I got to Memphis. Nobody knew I was in Memphis. So when I got in trouble, everybody was like, how the fuck, you don't even supposed to be here? And that's why it was such a big thing in my family, because they're like, bro, we got you out the city. And you snuck back in the city. And all that happened. But like, it is what it is. I learned the lesson from it all. But if we could say, if I could change something when I came to Houston, I would have changed not like trying to put my all into other people's career. Because I spent so much of my time trying to be look out for everybody else, that I'd be putting myself on the back burner like for 2.5 years. I wish I would have just been like focusing on VEO June instead of trying to focus on, oh, let's do this bread chasing empire. Everybody, you know, because people jump ship.
Yeah, they
a
do.
lot, you know.
They do. When it get tough,
yeah,
they get going.
You can't do that. You know, you can't switch when shit get rough. So like, I really wish that I would have just came out with just branding me.
But you learned some valuable lessons.
No, I learned a lot.
And the good thing is, you still, I don't want to take God for granted. God willing, you have time.
Yes, facts.
And
yes,
now
this is will.
You're better equipped
facts
to deal with the gift that he's given you. If he would have tried to give you this gift 10 years ago, you wouldn't know what to do with it.
So, yeah.
So now you've been able to go on your healing journey. You've been able to introspect. You've been able to plan and manifest and see what believing in yourself can do.
Facts.
And I tell people all the time, it's a certain healthy level of selfishness that you got to have to survive.
Yeah, I just learned that.
You know what I'm saying? And people will say, oh, you ain't supposed to be selfish. Well, you can't pour from an empty cup either.
Can't.
So sometimes you have to sit back and say, you know what? Y'all gonna do that over there. I'm gonna sit back because I'm manifesting something.
And that's why I'm at with it today. A lot of people feel like, oh, June, this one person told me that I'm being acting funny. I think I'm Hollywood. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just I'm focused, and I can't, you know, sometimes elevation, it calls for separation. You know?
It does.
And it's okay to do that.
People want to see you where they remember you. And when you're glowing, that's all they see. But they don't see you in the trenches doing the work to get to where you are now, to even be able to sit on this couch today.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? They just see, oh, she Hollywood now. She doing shows. She doing this. She on TV. She on this. Now she can't talk to nobody. Well, when I was going through my trenches, my phone was dry as hell.
Dry. Do you hear me?
So what you mean? You set the tone, friend. Keep that same energy.
That's all I be asking. If y'all look at this, all I ask of y'all to please keep the same energy. Y'all cannot drain me of my energy no more. I have nothing to give. I ran out of all love. My heart is gone. I shipped that bitch off. We ain't got nothing to give. We working over here.
Y'all hear that?
Simple.
Put it just like that. So for those that want to follow you, they can follow Big VEO, not the little one.
Big
VEO June. Y'all make sure y'all go hit that Instagram page, click that follow button. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the website, veojune.com. so that you can follow her on her other platforms as well as her YouTube channel. Make sure that you click the subscribe button, click the bell notification so you can be notified when she drop the new visuals. You guys will get that alert. And also, the talent referral today was brought to you by the Royce Factory marketing firm. Make sure you check out the Royce Factory if you need to grow your career. And today's show is powered by Swan Owl Sea Moss. Make sure you get your organic sea moss from Swan Owl. And I want to remind our listeners and our viewers, we are on multiple platforms. You can find us some of everywhere. We're on Hip Hop Streets, Third Coast TV, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, and do me one solid favor. Come on over to our YouTube channel, Outside the Box with Onney. Click that subscribe button, click that bell notification. We have over 116 episodes, and I'm sure it's going to be somebody that you know on my couch. So come on, join the movement, click the subscribe button. And if you are a content creator and you also want to have your own show, log on to www.onneystudios.com. We have multiple sets here. If you're a podcaster, if you have a TV show or a talk show and you want quality content to give to the public, book today, go online, find out more information. And we are also hiring because we are also growing. So join the movement. And I want to thank you, VEO June,
the biggest.
Letting me get out in your business.
No problem at all.
Yes, indeed. All right, you guys, we're going to close out the show with a little snippet of Yellow Print. Y'all make sure y'all follow up in the building now on the 12th. Y'all
it's the 12th.
Yeah, are y'all having an event as well?
We having an event as a release party at Iconic Studios. If you're in Houston, Texas, you know what I'm saying, please follow me, VEO June on Instagram. Click the link in my bio and get you a ticket. They dropping. Get you a ticket. You don't want to miss out.
Don't miss out on that one. I'm your girl, Onney the CEO. We about to go ahead on and wrap up the show. You are now plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box.
Coulda gave all type of shit, but fuck it, this that Yellow Print. Put my trust up in this dope and gun before I trust a hoe. Niggas out here folding, what's the word? I'm trying to get them gone. Yellow everything but red dish, you know what time I'm on. 5 niggas diss and 5 die, we had to send them home. Would've thought that nigga was a hoe the way his pussy poke. He was full of pressure, talking loud and